Welcome to Limitless Daily, where we share powerful stories that remind you nothing is truly impossible. Today, you'll hear the story of a girl who was told she would never walk, yet she became the fastest woman in the world, Wilma Rudolph. So sit back and let her journey inspire you to break through every limitation you've ever faced. A difficult beginning. Wilma was born in 1940 in the small town of Clarksville, Tennessee. Life wasn't easy from the start. She was the 20th child out of 22 in a family struggling with poverty. Her mother worked as a maid, her father as a porter, and the family barely had enough to eat. But worse than poverty was the blow that came when Wilma was just 4 years old. She contracted polio. The doctors told her parents, "Your daughter will never walk again." Her left leg was weak, twisted, and she had to wear heavy metal braces. Imagine being a child, watching other kids run and play while you struggle just to take a step. Most people would have accepted that as fate, but Wilma was not most people. The will to walk. Her mother, Blanche, refused to give up. She massaged Wilma's legs every single day. The family drove 50 miles each week to the hospital for therapy, sometimes hitching rides, sometimes walking miles just to make sure Wilma got her treatment. Doctors said the leg braces were permanent, but Wilma decided, "No, I will walk again." By the time she was 9, she had learned to walk with a brace. At 11, she ditched the braces completely. And soon, she started running. Not just walking, running. The fire awakens in middle school. Wilma played basketball. At first, she struggled to keep up, but her determination was unmatched. Her coach noticed something unusual. Once she started sprinting, she was fast. In fact, she was outrunning the healthy kids. That fire inside her turned into a dream. If she could beat kids in her neighborhood, maybe she could be the fastest in the country. The road to the Olympics. By age 16, Wilma was competing in track at the national level. Despite her background, despite poverty, despite polio, she qualified for the 1956 Melbourne Olympics and won a bronze medal. But she wasn't satisfied. She wanted gold. She wanted history. So she trained harder, day after day, rain or shine. She practiced until her legs ached, until her lungs burned. She believed that if she pushed herself beyond her limits, she would discover something new, the power to defy destiny. Rome, 1960. 4 years later, in the 1960 Rome Olympics, the world watched as Wilma Rudolph stepped onto the track. The stadium roared. She was nervous, but she remembered the little girl in braces who couldn't walk. She remembered her mother's hands massaging her legs. She remembered every doctor who said, "It can't be done." Then the gun fired. Wilma sprinted like lightning. In the 100-meter dash, gold. In the 200-meter sprint, gold. In the 4x100 relay, gold again. 3 gold medals. Wilma had become the first American woman in history to win 3 gold medals in track and field in a single Olympics. The girl who once couldn't walk was now the fastest woman alive. The legacy of Wilma Rudolph. Wilma wasn't just a runner, she was a symbol. In the 1960s, America was deeply divided by race. Yet when Wilma returned home, her victory parade was the first integrated event in her hometown of Clarksville. She broke barriers not just on the track, but in society. She became a role model for women everywhere, proving that greatness knows no gender, no color, no limitation. Lessons from Wilma's story: your limitations are not permanent. Wilma's braces said, "Never walk again." Her heart said, "Run faster than the world." Effort changes destiny. She trained relentlessly, turning weakness into strength. True strength is built in silence. Every massage, every painful step, every moment no one saw. That's what made her a champion. Success isn't just for you. Wilma's story lit a fire in millions of others, inspiring them to chase their own dreams. Closing inspiration Wilma Rudolph once said, "The triumph can't be had without the struggle." And I know what struggle is. Her life is proof that no matter where you start, no matter what odds are against you, you can rise higher, faster, stronger than anyone ever believed. This is Limitless Daily, reminding you, you are stronger than you think, and your story is not finished yet.